Well, you probably heard about Amazon moving to a second headquarters. Man, they're going to own the world soon. Them and Google. But more importantly, what's going on, in their second headquarters, they hope to have 50,000 jobs. 50,000 jobs. Now listen to this. Also, the average employee is going to be making $100,000 a year. Wow. Did that happen, in retail business? Well, this is the new retail business, and that's where it's happening. So what does that mean to you? Well, I think you always have to wait to see where it's going to happen. Because now they got it down to like 20 cities. There were 300 cities that are applying. There are 20, Atlanta, Austin, Chicago, Columbus, Dallas, Denver, Indianapolis, Los Angeles, Miami, where I live, Montgomery County, Maryland, Nashville, Newark, New Jersey, and so on. And they're literally looking for talented people. So even if you don't have a degree or don't have skills, how do you get into one of these jobs? Okay, I think the first place you do, wherever they're going to land, the first thing you do, and you could use this for otherwise too, is go for your state Department of Labor. Okay, here it is for Maryland. So if they come to Maryland, even if you're not in Maryland, you should contact them because, man, if you're going to get a good job or not. Or more importantly, see, the state's going to have money to train. They'll need a lot of trained people. So they're going to have money to train skilled people to fit these 50,000 people. So if you have no degree or no skills or anything, you want to check this out. Because look at what Maryland has now. Now this is a government program. All over the state they have helped you find so they have job centers all over. They call them career one-stops and workforce development services. So they have job seeker services. In other words, they help you find jobs. You could use their computers, you get skill training, all this kind of stuff. They have dislocated worker. You lose your job. There's even money programs when you lose your job. Veterans serve, eligible training providers. So what they do is give grants to people to train you in skills to get a job. So if you don't have the skills to get one of these jobs at Amazon when it opens up or anywhere else, see, you could get it for free at one of these state offices. And this is the kind of stuff I put in my one stop. It's all in my one stop too. So I'll show you if you don't want to dig around and find out where it is in your area. Dislocated worker, information for individuals with disabilities. They want to train you too, even to work at home because you have a disability. And there's grants to even fix up your house, so you can work at home, stuff like that. See, it's all different. And every community has different things. Senior community service employment. This is if you're over 55, they pay the employer money to hire you. Man, that's cool. Also, they have programs like for dislocated workers. They'll pay the company, like 90% of your salary while you're learning a job. Okay, here, adult education, GED information, apprenticeships and training programs. This is huge. And so they're training. This is where you make money while you're going to school and learning a trade that could be up to $100,000. So that's right. Apprenticeship ambassadors. I don't know what the hell that is. Everybody has a correctional education. I don't know, somebody out of the correctional system, or you're trying to correct your old education, or whatever. But it's all at the state level is the place to start. Also, you have nonprofit organizations that do a lot of the same work. So you got to start digging around for them. But if you're just looking for one stop, wherever to go, you start your state Department of Labor, look for the local career office, and whether you're going to chase the Amazon people or anybody else, you live somewhere else and you don't have the skills to get something, because they hook up with local community colleges. Employers are looking for skilled people. They'll give community colleges grant money to train you for free so you have a better job. To me, this is terrific. I mean, everybody sits around and don't know their options. You'll never hear about this because none of these people make money doing this work. And so that's why you have to find them. See, the schools that charge you a lot of money to get you an education, Phoenix and all these kind of places, they're going to beat the hell out of you because they'll make you get a government loan to give them money that you may or may not get trained. These people get grants, and it'll be a fraction if you have to pay yourself, but you probably won't either. So if you learn your options there, and that's the most important thing. I think we all just don't know our options. We think of one thing, and the only thing we know is we go on Google and we find something, and that's some sucker trying to find a bigger sucker. So they can get money from you. And you don't have any money. So you borrow money to do that. And then you go in debt and you got that debt for the rest of your life. That's silly. When you can get it for free and get the education and training you have. And it takes effort. You're not going to make one phone call and get a $100,000 career next morning or something like that. Nah, shit, life doesn't happen that way. It takes effort. So you put in the effort. It's there. Don't worry if it doesn't work the first time because nothing works the first time. You just got to go through the process. It's like learning to walk. You got to fall on your butt 100 times before it works. So get up there and start failing. Start falling. So you can pick up and really learn the system.